Well, there was a lot that went on last night, yesterday, over the weekend, if you will. And, wow, karma comes quick, huh, Kalari? Karma comes quick. So, as mentioned in my video and some other people's videos, she has been grifting with GoFundMe's that are not based in truth. And one of them is a $50,000 GoFundMe that is still open, Kalari, and you haven't sent the money back, have you? That you collected under false pretenses? For an animal rescue property, which turned out to be the house that she lives in currently. And there are no animals on the property. And she's unwilling to tell us what happened to said animals or show us any pictures of these animals. So, as a result of her grifting, she apparently has had a falling out with French Fried Gorl. And applause to Frenchie that you're showing more character in this moment than Yaba and Sam, because they handled this it was pretty gross what they did this week. So, all right, let's check this out. This is from Hekati's daughter.
Kalari, yes. Let me check out my. Okay, hold on.
It's 5 in the morning here, you guys. 5:15. I always wake up early. But I was watching this last night.
The milk is going off with the fucking emojis. Yes, that's why they're there. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, so we have a fit bong that she did 5 days ago, and then we're gonna watch the one that she did today. Okay. All right.
All right.
So we got a lot of Kalari coming up. Hold on.
All right. Let's see what the damage is.
Apples and socks in the chat.
You know, and it's amazing that she has presented herself as such a bully in this community, who is just throwing out insults and trying to maneuver up these larger channels, use their channels to get noticed, to sell her books, to buy favor by getting super chats in there. Because all you have to do is pay like $2 and you have a super chat and you'll get noticed, right? I'm not in a place where I can do that. I'm disabled. I have no income coming in right now. I'm trying to work on the final settlement, and girlfriend came after me with several trolls and sock accounts and her little buddies from Hannibal's panel, just to harass me for weeks over something really fucking stupid, Kalari. What do we got?
Okay, I'm not sure she's going to address anything really, but we'll see. We'll keep watching.
All right.
Is there any chat here? Should be a chat. Oh no, this is a video, so I don't think there's going to be a chat. All right, put a 1 if you guys can hear our girl Kalari.
I was going to try to do this either yesterday or today, but yesterday was kind of wild. We had storms take out half of our, and not take out in a bad way, they don't have power, of the D&D group that I'm a part of on Sunday. So instead, I just relaxed. I played some Echoes of Wisdom, which I am loving that game. Once I finish it, I will do a full review because I am having so much fun. We waited 30 years to be able to play as Princess Zelda. And while I do have some issues that I'll bring up when I go over it, the game is fun. And I'm a
Kalari, no one's gonna give a fuck, okay? Because you made a Girl World channel and they don't care about anything racial that you talk about. They don't care about anything besides Girl World. But go ahead and talk about Zelda, wherever the fuck you're talking about. Go ahead. The Milk says, what in the Rocky is on her neck? It's a fan that her husband bought her, her boyfriend, or her fiance. Yeah. She does look smaller. She did absolutely lose weight. That I got to give it to her. She did lose weight.
If you say so.
I'm going to really enjoy talking about it. And I know some people think this fit bong is going to be about a certain thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got a lot of that out of my system on Saturday.
Okay, guys, this fit bong is not going to be about things that she was addressing before. Hello, Stella.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna see.
Today, and I realized that I can't be bothered by something that isn't true. So all I can do is move on. But something did get brought up in my chat on Saturday.
Okay, so she's going to bring it up. Guys, I know you think that this stream is going to be about things that it shouldn't be about, but 1 second while it's about that. What's up, Zach? Thank you for joining.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Stella says, coming from Belinda's stream. Yeah, is she live right now? I think she's live. What's up, the Phantom Marcel? Just stopping by. Thank you for stopping by.
That I did want to talk about on this Fitball, because I see a lot of people who are doing blogs now, whether they're just getting started trying to lifestyle change, whether they have been on it for a while like me. We all have similar
thank you
reasons why we decided enough's enough. Some of us are moms. Some of us are just sick and tired of being stuck in a fat trap. But
okay, well, Belinda, I appreciate you sending everybody over. Thank you very much.
Can be hard when you put yourself out there, because there's always people who think they're experts and what you can and are doing for yourself. There are always people out there that want to tear you down. And that's why I paused my rant to lift up the people that were sharing either their weight loss, their steps.
This is, by the way, this is a reactor who is constantly using the word heifa, right? Because I guess she's not intelligent enough to review the material and make some good commentary on what she's seeing in these vlogs and live streams and so on and so forth. So she just gets angry and throws out names at people.
Their videos and channels, and I will be linking a lot of them in this Spitball, because I think these people, they work hard, and nobody is perfect when it comes to weight loss. And
I don't know why it kills me when she does this. It's just hilarious to me. But guys, I'm really excited to hear how she's not going to address any of this shit. Okay? All right, let's go. But if it's not this one where she addresses stuff, she doesn't, sorry, we're going to watch her latest stream. Red button fail ×2.
And steady weight loss is not rapid. You can have rapid weight loss. I used to crash diet like a motherfucker when I was younger. And yeah, you could get rapid, and then you can gain it all right the fuck back when you go off slim fast. Metabolite. Oh, I hated those days. That Metabolite fucking wrecked my system back in the day. But my family...
Why is your bike squeaking again? Also, Kalari said that she had gained weight because of COVID, okay? But now I don't fucking know, all right? I don't know why she gained weight. But I gotta say, she is losing the weight.
They wanted me healthy, as they called it. I really started the whole binge and purge stuff in my teens. It got worse in my young adults, but it was bad in my teens too, because I was so afraid of...
Wait a minute. So hold on a second. So the binging and purging happened in your teens and young adults. So why are we in 2024 and you have a Tesla, but you don't have front teeth? But you also had a GoFundMe for $50,000, $8,000 for a fucking remix of a book. Also $3,000 because she had the shits from a burrito. Also,
yeah,
ma'am.
Shame in them and the self-image issues that I had from that and the unhealthy habits I have with eating, like sneaking food and...
Well, is she being treated for all of these issues? I guess would be the question. Because if, she suffered from bulimia and says that she's recovered, right? She's recovered now, but she says she lost teeth as a result of it. Is she seeing a therapist for any of these multiple issues that she describes on her channel that she supposedly has?
Just doing shit to comfort myself. And it takes therapy to understand that cope eating, stress eating, and instead of working...
Was it $900 to throw her mother out? Sorry, it's not funny. But it is funny though, guys. It's a little bit wild. But I still want to know how you can remix a book, all right? An online book that you were self-published. It's on Amazon. Why you needed $8,000 to remix it. That's all I'm saying. Hello, 24.
No, the property things I think are particularly heinous because it looks like she was trying to take over people's properties. She didn't want mom living with her. She took over Carl's property while he was at the end of life there with his dementia. It's pretty gross and that's not even her family that she was the Carl's property.
Sweet face 24. Hello. She's fucking hilarious, man.
It's no wonder they're not getting married because maybe the partner doesn't want to have any sort of disputes over this land if it doesn't work out.
Out your problems healthily will lead to super, or as my case was, mega morbid obesity. So when people want to mock the exercise that I show on here, when people want to mock where I'm at right now, not considering where I was, all I can do is just go, okay, whatever. I said on Saturday, I remember the SUV my family used to have. And you literally had to put that leg up and pull yourself up into it. And the way that really was a workout. But now, just get in line for saying, I've watched you walking lately, and you no longer have the limp or the weird gait. You're actually able to do it without sounding like you're in distress. And it's shit like that I am going for more than anything. I look at the damage I've done to myself over the years, and it helps me. Keeps my head in the game.
She's not there yet. Her limp looks to be more severe than even mine, and I have nerve damage all up and down my left leg. So, if it's this difficult for me, and we can see what it looks like when she's filming in her yard and swaying back and forth and back and forth, I'd like to see what it looks like when she does an actual staircase. Because I know what it's like for me, and it's really hard.
Keeps me focused.
Oh, okay. Dirty Uncle Sal. What's up, Dirty Uncle Sal? She needs $8,000 to pay someone else to rewrite it or remix it. Is that what that shit is? Ricky Axiom. Sylvia, 2002. Hello, how are you? Hey, Salty. Did we ever hear how her mom was relocated forcibly? Was she, though? Was she? Because she does have some older videos on her channel that gives me the impression that she was living with her mom. I don't know, and then she said that her man wanted her to move to Michigan. So I don't know. I don't fucking know.
She's wishy-washy on that particular one, and has said that it was her trailer that they were living in. I don't know if that's true or not, because a lot of this stuff that she's been raising money for has been dishonest. So it's hard to say, what ultimately happened with Mom.
I knew even putting myself online, even before I started doing these spitballs or any of my other stuff, because
Maddie Mad says, hey, I got in a disagreement with you in your mama's comments. Hope you're okay with agreeing to disagree. Yeah, it's all good. I don't even remember what the fuck that was, okay? All I do is disagree with bitches, okay? It's all good.
I tested the waters on fucking Twitter with my shorts. But there are always going to be people who point out the obvious. Like, I don't know I didn't do dental damage to myself. Like, I don't know that I'm fat. The thing is...
But you just said that your dental damage came from you being bulimic when you were in your teens and earlier 20s, okay? It is 2024, ma'am. You said that you were my elder. You said you're 47. I want to know why you have a Tesla and no front teeth, but that's okay. Choices, all right? Maddie says, laugh my ass off. You're a contrarian like me. Glad to be welcomed here. Yeah, no problem. It's all good. I honestly don't remember what the fuck we disagreed about.
Yeah, I don't know why she hasn't gotten a bridge at this point. Like, and I don't know if she actually has a Tesla, you guys, but she claims to have one.
It's okay. I disagree with a lot of people and I'm still cool with them. It's fine.
I was in the worst way, and now I'm not. And that's why I tell any of you watching this, or any of you taking your start to get better. Don't let the naysayers dissuade you. There are always going to be those people that they get their dopamine hit from saying nasty things, making nasty.
Bitch, I know that I read a poem about you talking about Chantel's goddamn abortions. Okay? She just has no, I don't even know what the word is. Is it cognitive dissonance? Those words? I'm not sure. I might be using that wrong. But just self-awareness. That's what it is. You literally do everything that you say. You're mean as fuck. Why are you talking about what Chantel chooses to do with her uterus as a gotcha, as you would say? Shit, man. What's up, Hillbilly Belinda? Thank you for sending people over here. I appreciate that. And also, these bitches are crazy. Crazy. Self-awareness. Yes. Thank you, Stella.
Comments. I watched James Brightman, which I definitely want to link his video too. He was reviewing an actor.
I think that's a terrible idea. So, James, if you're following what's going on right now, I would stay the hell away from it because she is sinking fast at this point. And you're rising, and she wants your coattails just like she did with Yaba and Sam and with FFG.
Who spent hours, maybe even a whole day, in a 600-pound fat suit. Of course, that fat suit was not realistic. I can tell you, as somebody who wears a lot of my fat in my ass, it ain't as contour as that suit made it. And
I'm going to give this one about 10 more minutes because I know that she's going to get into all the shit that's been going on. I just feel it in my bones. But if not, then we'll go into her recent video. Like I said, she looked a little bit traumatized from the fact that FFG sold her ass out. Okay, and we'll see. We'll give about 5 more minutes. Let's see.
The front part, man, they gave him a triple G cup. They gave him a literal triple G cup to represent what it was like to be 600 plus pounds. And the thing is, I understood what the video was trying to do because they showed the insecurities that mega morbidly obese people go through, from clothing shopping to just eating out to even
mega morbidly obese. Is that a new thing? Shit.
Trying to go to the gym. You know, I like to sometimes mock Anna for what she does. But I remember my headspace when I first started exercising. I remember the fear of even trying to go outside and walk because I didn't want eyes on me, because I knew I was a freak of nature. And to some of you bitches I know, you're still a freak of nature. Okay, whatever. The thing is, after a while, when you feel the difference in your body, when you're able to do things with more stamina, when you really feel different than what you did when you were 500 or more, you understand that it doesn't matter. People have made fun of me pretty much all my life. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. I don't know.
I know that this is...
Well, Kalari, you're lucky to be alive. You've obviously been carrying this weight for a very long time. And, it's a good thing that you're trying to exercise and get rid of it. You still have a long road ahead of you, right? But part of the journey of losing weight is attitude. And if you're constantly being mean to people around you, it's going to make it more difficult for you to lose that weight.
Do you see how this doesn't make any sense? Her entire channel is dedicated to calling Chantel a heifer, all right? And now she's going to sit here and say she understands all the strife and the pain from being mega morbidly obese. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. And now she's a heifer.
It just developed a mental hide for me that it takes a lot more than the average shit to get through. Well, I'm dead to it. I really am. Because if a person has to spend their energy trying to take you down for what you're doing for yourself, that says more about them than you. And I see a lot of use a...
Okay. So why are you doing a React channel then where you're calling her a heifer on a near daily basis? That's, I don't think, comedic. It's not entertaining. All right.
Put up in my algorithm now. You're starting, or you're getting it, you're hitting goals.
How are we coming up in your algorithm if you don't watch us and you put us in the dustbin, all right? You blocked us all because you're not paying us any attention. Right. We would only come up in your algorithm if you were watching our shit, right? Or am I wrong? Or is she searching Kalari C? I don't know. Olap says, and she always says what other people's motives and thoughts are. She sure does. And one thing I'm going to point out shortly when we go into the FFG, now she won't call it an FFG video, but it's definitely an FFG video because both these bitches are talking about each other and neither are saying each other's name, okay? But it's just kind of wild. Fuck, I forgot my point. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Day by day, week by week. But we have a consumer culture for weight loss now, too. My 600-pound life, they love to promote how this is life-changing. And trust me, as a weight loss surgeon, surgery person, it is. It's life-changing.
Yes, Maddie. Maddie Mads, was FFG's farm animal donation shade at Kalari? Yes, but I have an opinion about that as well. But it definitely was shade at Kalari, but I think she had a deeper purpose with that because the bitch is insane, all right? And she does not like when any of her supporters are in Yaba's chat, giving Yaba money, giving any other supporter, any other person that covers.
I don't know where that's coming from because I've never heard that before at all. In fact, I heard that they were trying to collaborate on trying to get the Kia. So I don't know what I have no idea what this history is of the two channels not liking each other.
Booty money. Now she might pretend that it's only about Kalari, but I don't think it is. Dirty Uncle Sal says that bike's nuts and bolts are being worked loose with every mile she's pedals, but bet it falls apart one day while she's doing one of these videos. Listen, unfortunately, actually, you know what? Kalari would fall apart on her bike and upload that shit because if she uploaded that stock video, she would upload that shit.
She probably would.
And I fucks with it. I really do.
But people only see it because they use the months thing. A lot of times, you'll see 24 months, and your brain doesn't calculate that that's actually 2 years. for some of these patients. You'll see 36 months and not realize that's 3 years, if not more. People think that weight loss surgery is a fucking magic button, and it's not. You have to put in the work. And even with the liquid diets, even when you can go back to puree, and even when you get back to solid food, if you're not doing the work, or heaven forbid, you go back to old patterns.
You mean like how you said that you got fat because it was COVID? All right. And what that really means is hand to mouth. A lot of us got bigger, during COVID. But, like I said, the same thing that she drags Foodie for, she does. Right. And that's why she's a cow. And even the I'm never going to forget the sock video. Do you understand that? The sock video. Oh, man. It puts you on the map, baby doll.
I tell people all the time, during the pandemic, I stress it.
There were a lot of interesting shopping habits that people got involved in during the pandemic, especially because the supply chain kind of halted up right away and probably freaked everybody out that it was so difficult to actually get things. Like toilet paper and cleaning supplies and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, nobody around me seems to have put on excessive weight during that time period. And I know I didn't. I've stayed the same size as I've been since 2018. So, spare going up and down 10 pounds either direction, depending on how sick I am based on the pain in my body. But for the most part, I have stayed at 140 since 2018.
I'm not going to get into details because I know there are people stalking. I know there are people waiting for me to complain about the topic.
What? We're stalking you? How are we stalking Kalari, but Kalari is not stalking?
Kalari, if you put a video online and somebody has a reaction to it, that's not stalking.
Foodie. Can someone please explain this to me? I don't understand. Maddie Mad says, I like you, Hecate. Well, thank you very much, darling. It's all good. We squashed the beef. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it's all good. The hell? Oh, wait. What did... I just saw something where So who was it that just said that she said that her mom was force feeding her? When? When did she say that? Salty Peach. Didn't she say her mom was making her eat? Did she?
Wow.
Did she say that shit? Olap says, Kalari said FFG was manipulated. I really think that's not going to be something FFG will appreciate. Oh, well, we're going to get into that video. Cree says she's the kind of person who says they are still carrying baby weight 18 years later.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, my God. Fozzie is born says, oh, I'm telling you guys, she's a lol cow full of milk to produce. I love her. I love her and I want her to stay. Sapien Pearwood says, wait, are you telling...
Well, she's going to stay with Yaba and Sam, so she's still got that network of people.
Me that you don't have a sock puppet friend too? Shit, I'm going to see myself out. What do you mean? I am my sock puppet friend, except I have my real name and picture. Rendell says, I was on a whole fast food diet during COVID. My back still hasn't recovered. Oh. Olap says, out of stress, not force feeding. Wait, what? I don't know what the fuck she said, all right? But clearly, she eats.
They thought they were going to hurt me with. But no, because I get therapy for everything I went through. But those who do know me know that between 2018 and 2021, it was a fucking stressful time. And because of that, I went back to old.
She'd be losing a lot faster if she was doing better with her diet. So clearly she's still not managing her portion sizes.
Habits. Even with my psychiatrist, I was leaning into unhealthy habits because I didn't know how to handle the situation. I thought I had to handle the situation. And because of that, I just put up with it.
Yo, this bike is killing me, man. I could have sworn that maybe 2 weeks ago she said that her man had fixed her bike. Well, your bike is not fixed.
A whole lot more. But by 2019, part of the problem ended. I was able to set a nice boundary and try to get my house back in order. And then Greg and I continuously took steps to make our lives better. And like I said, life ain't easy.
But it's not really your house, is it? Your name is not on the deed. This is your partner's house. Right?
Especially when you realize that you done fucked up something that got you out of the danger zone. And you have to do something to fix that shit.
Ma'am, what are you doing with these arm weights? Just stop. She's all over the place with that shit. You gotta have reps, honey. Okay? Reps and sets. You need that. You're just everywhere.
But I was determined. And as when he got
And they're only 2 pounds. Like, what's the point?
me this exercise bike. And it is because I was determined. Even though the first few times I couldn't even get over 10 minutes. 10 minutes was it for me, and I was a fucking wreck. And I built it up to an hour. And I love that. And I would have loved to have been able to do hours for you on this. And maybe one day I will. But talking and writing for an hour is crazy. And I'd rather keep anything over 30 to myself. And I hope people can respect
really?
that. If you don't, you don't. All I know.
What? Guys, I can go for a whole hour, okay? But I want to keep that to myself. But what I won't keep to myself is the fact that I had to take mad shits because I ate a burrito and I need to go fund me. That we can share, okay? We can also share Carl's Animal Farm Animal Sanctuary. We can share a book remix. We can share that we had to evict our mother. We can share all kinds of shit. But me going over an hour, absolutely fucking private. Are you kidding me? Yes, Kalari.
Mm-hmm. After I got sick in December last year, I had to take it easy, per doctor's orders. I had to get my system back in order, and it was an ordeal. And I never want to be in that situation again. But there are some people.
Well, then don't. I'm sure that they told you what supplements you need to be taking on the regular so that your blood work shows up okay. But your story is unbelievable, Kalari. There's no way you were in the hospital for 10 days. I don't believe that at all. They kept me for one night when my potassium level was so low that they said I was like on the verge of death. And you know what I didn't do? I did not start a GoFundMe. I can't even with this crazy town.
Out there, they don't realize the amount of work it takes to get under 500 pounds when it's not just an eating thing for some of us. It is how we coped, all the stress, how we felt that we couldn't talk to anybody about it, the insecurities on things like going outside and interacting with people. And then when you add actual...
Can you not be angry every time you go live? Is that possible? For you to speak to your audience in a way where you're not like angry at them at all times? It's so weird.
Diagnosed mental health issues.
Yeah.
A lot of us can see.
What I want to know is, was your mother actually diagnosed as narcissistic personality disorder, or did you just fucking do that because you felt like it? Who told you that shit? Because I feel like if you're a sociopath and you're diagnosed, that you might think that someone else is diagnosed. I don't know if NDP really or NPD is like generational. I'm not sure. But I just find it a little weird that she is saying that her mom is a narcissist and she needs to get away from her mother. Right. Oh my God.
You know, here's the thing. Look, I love my mom. I hang out with her. We do things together. I had her over here when she needed to evacuate from the fire that happened over in Trabuco Canyon. But I realize that we don't live well together. There's kind of a power struggle that goes on. But visiting each other is fine. And it's okay to come to that conclusion without defaming your mother online, Kalari.
Krista says, FFG is always a mess. First kind of gal. Second, animals. I'm not certain others even rank in top 10. It's true. FFG was like, yeehaw, I'm finna drag a bitch. Uga Lay. Uga Lay? Ugale? Ugale. Ugale. This is Boozy's attitude twin. Both are holier than thou attitudes are disgusting, right? Meanwhile, dragging bitches for the same shit. Bovine Bonanza says she's really funny. It's just every sentence is just full of inaccuracies, and she's just so dead set that she's right. It's hilarious, right? I love it. Hillbilly says eats and lies. She does lie. But like I said, she has the best cop-out ever. When you go online and say, bitch, I'm crazy, all right? I'm a diagnosed sociopath. How do you blame her for being a liar? How? That's why I'm not mad at her, man. She won. Olaf says the mom was stressing her out and making her eat out of stress. Oh, I missed that one. Like Yaba said, Dirty Uncle Sal, what did she go through other than a dozen donuts and a burrito bowl? I don't know. Fozzie says, good night, everyone. Just wanted to come and show some love. Good night, Fozzie, with the brown loafers. I'm never going to forget that joke. Sapient says, those squeaks are the bike screaming out that it can't take this shit much longer. I mean, if she fell apart on a live stream, oh my God. Hillbilly says there's zero tension on that bike. Absolutely. And she's leaned back like Fat Joe. All right. But you know what? She has been losing weight. I got to give her that. She looks smaller.
I don't know about that.
Okay, let's keep going. I'm about to give it about 3 more minutes, and then we're going to get into the real tea, guys, which is the FFG stream. That's what I'm going to call it. Where, by the way, who the fuck is drinking tonight? Put a 1 in the chat if you have a drink, because I'm about to take another shot of tequila and some blow.
We used to be. So if you are watching this and you are on any leg of your journey, I am proud of you, because it isn't easy. And don't ever let anybody try to tell you that it's easy. The people who try to say that weight loss is easy, especially when you've gotten to dangerous levels of fat, they haven't waddled a mile in our shoes. They haven't.
Ooh, okay, so Smeezes is drinking. The milk is cringing, all right? Puma is smoking on that dank. Dropfoot's having a drink. Cocaine enjoyer. Not with... Your PFP is wild, all right? Dropfoot's drinking some lemonade. Okay, all right, cool. Good. I'm going to take a shot in 2 seconds.
Struggle in a society that automatically...
You have that beautiful property that you are flexing about. Why aren't you walking around it more frequently? You eat a meal, take a walk after dinner, take a walk after lunch, take a walk after breakfast. I mean, I don't think you're getting much out of the bike, the stationary bike. And yeah, your form looks terrible.
He assumes that is just a reflection on you being lazy. And while there are some that represent that, there are plenty of us who know that it was a trauma thing and it was a coping thing and it was a way for us to feel control of something, even if it was truly out of control. It was really hard to accept those words from my doctor.
Well, I mean, what you're doing right here is just like a warm-up exercise to loosen your joints. This isn't real exercise, Kalari.
But having somebody who will listen to what you say, who will just give you the feedback, whether you want to hear it or not, it helps so much. That's why I say to people, and I don't say it flippantly, the therapy really does help. That's why you see like a little glimpse of it on my 500-pound life or my 600-pound life.
All right, hold on. Let me go through this for a second. Hold on.
Wheat, or sometimes oatmeal, and a piece of multigrain toast on my egg day because...
All right, I'm done with this. Put a 1 if you're done. Hold on. Let me go through it quickly and see.
Like I'm a perfect person. I've seen so many people assume that I'm a fucking wreck. I just, like any mess in my life, as you can see by my house, like to try to clean up and repair that.
I'd be happy to accept your apology for your behavior over the last month at any time. That'd be wonderful.
What?
I understand that putting myself out there.
Yeah, okay. Let's get to the real tea, all right? We're going to go to the FFG stream, and then we'll work our way backwards and do red button fill number 2, because the way that's going to age like milk. The milk is milking. It's going to milk tonight, honey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me stop sharing this 1 second. Man, that sock video. Okay. I know I have a playlist. Hold on. Oh, the hell?
I got a colicky baby down the street. I'm already up, though. I don't care.
Okay. She said that the videos are showing up in her recommended, but she doesn't watch anyone, guys.
Right. Of course not. That's what Chantel said.
All right, here we go. Okay, let me share this.
Okay.
What does Zach say? She has plenty more F trees to walk to. Plenty of trees. I mean, remember 5-acre land that she said is not in her name, but we're going to get to that in the video. We're going to work our way backwards, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Olaf says if she wants to earn extra money, she should just do an OF. Just ride the bike and bitch like she does on YouTube, except butt ass naked. You know what? She would. Because, you know, everybody's got their kinks and shit. Seeing people, like, it'd be so, I bet you Tommy would definitely subscribe.
Huh.
Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear our girl Kalari. Now look at Kalari. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but she does look slightly stressed out that FFG doesn't fuck with her anymore. So it's not, I didn't want Kalari.
Talk about parasocial relationships. I mean, she didn't even say her name. She made a symbolic move to collect money for an animal shelter in Canada. But she did not call her out directly like that. And Kalari had a fucking meltdown. Holy shit.
To lose her to not be in the cult anymore, right? I didn't want Kalari to not be a part of the French Fried Girl gang, but it's just a little bit funny how she looks so upset, so hurt. Bitch, you said that you don't even care about this online shit, all right? That you didn't have relationships with these people, but you look. I'm evil. I admit it. I'm evil.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Frenchie replies to this nonsense that Kalari did, because she's been really good about not saying her name, not making it a big deal. But Kalari, you keep pushing buttons and your name's gonna be getting dropped.
No, stop it. Stop. Okay. Whew. All right, let's go. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear our girl.
All right. Let's make sure. It says waiting for me, but I know I'm live.
Damn, she's talking low.
Yeah,
all right, there we go. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Saturday Bonnet Live. I'm your host, Kalari DXC. I'm going to tell you, I was in a pretty positive mood until about an hour ago this morning. And
I know she's low, guys. I'm going to talk low. I know. She's sad. She's sad and her audio is very low. Hopefully she'll get louder. But also, I know I can't put the volume up anymore. I'm sorry. It's up all the way. But I'll talk lower, all right? And first, though, put a 1 for shots. Oh, I'm having a shot of tequila. You guys have your thing, but I'm going to take a shot right now. And I'm going to laugh hysterically. And y'all can call me evil.
It goes without saying that I am not in the beef with any creator. I was once again shocked that the Griff Gangs...
That's not true, Kalari. You have created beefs.
Attempts worked on somebody who I didn't know they had a problem with me. I didn't know they would believe a literal crafted lie, but it is what it is.
Oh, let me slow this down. Okay, so are you hearing this? The Griff Gang's attempts, she's saying they worked, okay? So when she did red button fail, according to her, it was a green button It was a green button when it comes to FFG, okay? Also, let me just share this very quickly, okay? This is the tweet that goddamn FFG made, okay? The girl gang made a donation to the Safe Animal Sanctuary here in Estrie, Quebec. Bless the people who take care of animals and fuck those who pretend to. Yeah. All right? So she just went all the way off on Kalari, but of course didn't mention any names, all right? Mm-hmm. I think about Yaba now every time I say that. By the way, let's take note that Kalari's video is called SBL, Girl's Twisted Tales, all right? Okay.
So while this week I wasn't avoiding that channel for any personal reasons, I really do have stuff going on here. Now that I know they believe that I would use animals as a grift, you won't see me in their chat anymore. That's all that's going to be said about that. I don't have any problems with this person, but apparently, like I've learned from my years on Twitter, there are always going to be people who...
Yeah, comments. Okay, we're going to look at the comments for sure. Also, this is kind of fucked up, though. I mean, it really is. I think Kalari has been a supporter of FFG for what it has to be years right now, right? She's definitely given away $8,000 instead of remixing her book.
Well, she's been trying to get attention. She's definitely been just trying to get her name displayed in the chat so that she could form relationships with Frenchie's followers. And Frenchie did promote her when somehow Yo Mama decided to report on her when she only had something like 600 followers at the time. And then Chantel further lifted her up. And so as a result, the React channels started promoting her. And that was probably their biggest mistake. And, you know, I think it's hurting Yaba and Sam quite a bit. Based on some of the stuff that I've seen this week, it's hurting them a lot.
He's giving it to FFG, okay? And it's a little bit sad, but I told you this shit was gonna happen. I said, FFG don't give a fuck about you. All right? I'm sorry. Right? No more Kalari super chats for me. But I'm going to explain why I think. Oh, actually, I should just do it now. I think that FFG made this tweet. I'm going to share it one more time. This tweet wasn't really about Kalari. I think that this tweet, because we already know that FFG and Yaba and Sam, they hate each other. All right? I would even say that Sam hates Yaba. Okay? They all hate each other. And I think that this was a dig because Yaba was supporting Kalari. She got some views from it, a lot of support in the chat. She got a lot of money from Kalari. Kalari gave a $10 super chat. And I think that this was really a dig at Yaba and Sam saying, oh, look, you guys want to support this bitch who's lying? Well, look what I do. What I do is I donate to an animal sanctuary and I don't put up with that shit. Context matters. I don't think this was really about Kalari at all.
I think it was. I don't know what her history between the other reactors is, but I haven't seen any tensions as of late. And so I would be surprised if she was keeping them in mind rather than Kalari. What she might have been responding to in regards to how she handled this was the fact that they kind of doubled down and lifted her up. I was in that, the chat of that live stream on, I think it was Tuesday night, and I dipped because we were something like almost an hour into the chat, and they were clearly making it all about one live streamer who they don't like, r- rather than covering the video that Olap did, and not discussing the actual accusations. So it was a worthless live stream to watch. That's why I dipped on it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna need a one in the chat again. Yep, it's passive aggressive shade, 100%.
If you say so.
Can you guys hear this? Because StreamYards be fucking up all the time. Can you hear this?
No, I don't hear shit.
Girl, delusional. Do you really? Uh-oh, Sapient said 2. Nope. Okay, thank you very much.
We can't hear it.
Guys, I have fucking trauma from bad audio, and I need a GoFundMe. Okay, this should work. Let me rewind just a little bit. Okay, let's start over.
You know, and that's part of the sad thing about this story, is that she just made it much more difficult for people in need to actually start GoFundMes, because she broke trust with her audience so severely that now people are going to be very careful about other GoFundMes, you know?
Literal crafted lie, but it is what it is. So, well, this week I wasn't.
Okay, can you guys hear that now?
Yeah.
Hello, Kimikaze. She threw no fronts under the bus, honey, and that's all the bitch does. Okay, here we go.
Avoiding that channel for any personal reasons. I really do have stuff going on here. Now that I know they believe that I would use animals as a grift, you won't see me in their chat anymore. And that's all that's going to be said about that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, except that you continue to go on. You know, literally, you could show us some pictures of the animals. But there are none, are there?
I don't have any problems with this person, but apparently, like I've learned from my years on Twitter, there are always going to be people who act like they're cool with you until they can find any reason to distance themselves.
Ooh.
And you will probably see a lot of that in Girl World. And
Uh-oh. Did you hear what she said? She said that FFG really had a problem with Kalari C, but was waiting for a reason to distance themselves. All right? Now, I'm waiting for FFG to fucking about this shit.
Probably have. I do not want you to direct anything towards any creator who wants to choose to believe that about me. I don't know what else to say.
Ma'am, the day that your chat, which is...
You know, that's so hypocritical. When you literally got all of your buddies and all of their trolls and their socks to come after me for weeks, Kalari. Not only on YouTube, but on Twitter and Facebook.
Actually FFG's chat would ever direct any hate at FFG. You really are fucking delusional. She's like, guys, I don't want you guys to go after FFG on my behalf. Bitch, it's not going to happen. It really isn't. Okay? But I think it's kind of cute that you think that. And I also see that the milk is really trying to do the tower again. Tubby Custard. Tubby Custard. Tubby Custard.
Honestly speaking, the person who tried this the hardest is now trying to walk it back and say it's not that serious and trying to make it seem like I'm the crazy one when they literally tried to put fraud on my name.
You've told us that you have mental health issues. So what are you talking about?
Who is that? Is that Olap? Are you trying to walk it back because you said, bitch, I don't care. This isn't about anything that you're saying. It's about you being a grifter. It's about you being a liar, right? Is she talking about Olap?
Yeah.
24 Sweet Face 24 says Kalari support group status. She said that. Apparently didn't have any pull with the girl gang. I'm telling you right now, we know how FFG feels about people that support her supporting other people. We saw it with the Radcliffe situation. Kate Winslet says Kalari is that one kid that divorcing parents don't want. No take though. Wait, what? Why can't I see that? No, you take them. No, you take them. This is looking really weird on my StreamYards. All right, let me read it.
You know, there was one live stream I was watching from Are You Serious months and months ago where somebody in the chat said XYZ person has just gone live, and Are You Serious kind of scolded the chat because of that and said, you know, it's kind of rude to try and redirect my audience to somebody else's live stream while I'm in the process of a live stream. And I get you, girl. I get you. And that's why I think what Kalari has been doing with these larger channels of not just being an observer and participating in the conversation, but actually working the subscribers and trying to get them to follow her. I think that's why she's been rubbing some of these people the wrong way. So maybe there was some animosity there in the first place, but I don't know. But it's documented that Frenchie really cares for animals. So having a scam like this is going to hurt her heart.
Again, Kalari C is that one kid that divorcing parents don't want. No, you take them. No, you take them.
The problem child.
And I tried to say that I personally used animals in a grift. And you know what? At the end of the day, anybody who wants to believe that ill of me doesn't deserve to be around me anyway. Mm-hmm. I don't hate you. I really was busy this week. I wasn't in half the chats that I'm normally in. And I gave that warning because we have launches coming out. But because...
Okay, so right now she's trying to explain, like, listen, FFG, I wasn't there because I was busy. Even though I was in Sam and Yabba's chat and everything, and I moderate for Sam, and you hate Sam, but I wouldn't know that because I'm a lying-ass bitch. But I was just busy.
Mm-hmm. So many of you live your lives chronically online. So many of you are afraid to piss off people online who are just randos. You just do you. At the end of...
This is an admitted recluse who is online all day, and the only time she's not sitting and doing this shit is when she's on that bike, and even then she's live streaming herself. So like, what do you know what I'm gonna do today, Kalari? I'm gonna make a big vat of bolognese sauce, and I'm gonna freeze most of it so I have it through the winter.
Today, my support never came with a loyalty clause. My support came because I enjoy what people have to say about the heifer. And if you want to believe that I wanted to social climb off of you, you'll learn when you don't see me around, because I'm not that person. And the fact that people want to put that in your head and you want to run with it.
Oh, okay. So there's going to be a clip that I saw on the farms, all right? Because I went and I saw there's a clip that we're going to watch. Did FFG say once again that people that fucked with her were really looking for a come up? Because that's exactly what she said about me, and Kalari C was all for it, right? I remember her raging about it and saying that I was there giving super chats because I didn't have a channel, blah, 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 right? My channel wasn't shit. And now it has turned on Kalari C, which is what we were saying. That's what I was saying.
Okay, now I know. There will be no back and forth. There will be no running around Discord talking shit. I don't do shit like that. The fact that I even have to say
running around Discords talking shit. So what you're saying is that FFG had a Discord. Mm-hmm.
This to people who are at least 30 plus and in their 40s shows me all I need to know. And it's sad because honestly, at the end of the day, I just want to enjoy content, but people want to make it more personal. And now they think they got to win because I won't be associating with somebody no more. After today, I didn't even realize that they believed that about me until literally an hour ago. That's how non-serious this was. But, oh, you don't have to take it serious, Kalari.
Kalari, I don't believe it, okay? I do not believe for a second that you just learned about this an hour ago. You look like you've lost sleep, okay? You look sad. You look like... It's not funny. But it is, because she sits there and says that this shit is not serious to her, okay? That we're just, you want to cause fractions and factions. I'm never going to forget that. Mm-hmm. And that, you know, we're just here to watch shit. And now this is not the energy that I'm getting, guys. I'm getting trauma. Are you going to have a FFG fuck me over GoFundMe? That's what I really want to know.
You know, Kalari, you could start repairing your image by doing things like removing all of the trash talk that you put on your channel about me and encouraging your buddies who you riled up to chase after me all over the net to do the same. Take that shit down. That was pretty fucked up, girl.
Right? No, I don't. Anybody who tries to pull the Griff shit in my chat will be blocked. Anybody who tries to put me against another reactor will be blocked. This is not what I'm here for. And mods, I know that you are seriously on it for some comments. I did see that a message was deleted from Hot Discord Rejects. They are not trying to cause problems. They just put eyeballs in the chat.
Yo, fucking AK. AK don't give a fuck about you. She's crazy. Okay? She's going to support you because the bitch can't get no views. Even though she's aligned with Sam and Yaba, the chat doesn't really watch their shit, right? It's under 1,000 views. Even when Sam is on panel. By the way, Sam was on panel with Hot Discord Rejects today, but they don't fuck with you. They don't care. They're using you, all right? This whole race thing that they brought up, they don't give a fuck, Kalari. But you'll learn.
They are the reason why I know some of the racist stuff that's going around social media, but it's not in my circles. And I have all the...
What racist? What is she talking about right now? What?
Those people blocked, and they don't have a big enough following for it to even make traction. At the end of the day, I want to do this. I want to talk about Chantel. I want to show her the difference as somebody who's doing what they're supposed to do, which case in point, this sweater, when I got it when I was bigger, 4X. It is very roomy. It is like a dress now. This is how you know Chantel is full of fucking shit when she said she went down 22 pounds in 5 days.
So you're telling me that was a shirt and it's now turned into a dress? Is that what you're saying? Because that looks like a very plus size dress, right? Mm-hmm. Elizabeth says, no proof of animals or proof of a Tesla. Shit should be easy to disprove, Kalari. Right? That's what I'm saying. So she comes out with this other video the other day and she's still showing the same GoFundMe picture with no animals. That's what I know. That Carl must have had a couple of pictures with him on the farm. You could even put an emoji over his head and show us that shit. But no.
Mm-hmm.
She's eating carbs and sugars and salts. It's like I said, at the end of the day, people are going to judge me how they want to judge me. I am nobody's mama. I am nobody's true best friend in relations to creators on here. I just find people enjoying. And at the end of the day, if they want to believe the worst of me, I just won't associate with them.
Enjoying what? Enjoying what? You're angry every time you go online. What are we enjoying?
You got what you wanted. I won't be hanging.
Well, I mean, you really didn't have a choice in this aspect, okay? Because FFG has denounced you, honey. Without saying your name, but that's what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with a certain group that I enjoy. I hope that you take that win. And I hope that the creator understands that I don't have a personal beef with you, but if you're willing to believe that low of me, I can't fuck with you no more. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Let me get to the hellos. And thank you so much, Grateful.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, Kalari. The delusion is hilarious. Hillbilly says FFG is not stupid like Yaba. Right? And at this point, I don't even think that Yaba even believes Kalari. I think that she was just using Kalari, all right, and talking about race stuff, even though she uses the hard N and makes a video with
Yeah, that live stream was entirely intended to deflect to their hatred of Hillbilly Belinda or whatever her name is, who I don't watch. I have no opinion about. And you know, they do bring up a lot of their personal beefs with these other React channels that I have never seen before, and I really don't care. That's not why I'm watching this content, and I don't even know how you all have time to do this all day. I mean, between cooking and cleaning and laundry and, how do you have time to watch so much material?
And Marvin talking about every Black stereotype that you can possibly talk about, okay? And I think she's just using this. That's it. She knows goddamn well that you don't need $8,000 for a goddamn book remix. Come on. Olaf says FFG said something along the lines of giving irrelevant things attention can make them relevant, referring to giving her attention by reading her super chats.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
Forms for that super chat. I will stay strong. Honestly, that's what they want. They wanted me to get out of pocket, get mad.
I will stay strong. Oh.
Yeah, this is so goddamn dramatic. Oh my god. Holy crap, girl.
40 years and 49. So what are you saying right now, Kalari? You will stay strong.
At her for believing their lies. It hurts more than anything, but if she wants to believe it, let her believe it.
What lies? I mean, basically all of your GoFundMes were put out there for public consumption so that we knew that you've been grifting for a long ass time. And you're trying to say, well, it happened before I was a part of Girl World. What difference does that make if you were ripping people off in a different audience before you got to Girl World? I just don't get it. Well, I was doing this before Girl World, so, there was only one GoFundMe. It was my butt explosion, where I spent 10 days in the hospital, because that's totally plausible, right?
I'm not going to jump into that, I never liked her, because that would be a lie. Honestly speaking, all of this is doing is showing me people's true sides. Mm-hmm. And now I know. And it's always good to know. I just wish.
Now you know, but remember back in the day, it wasn't so long ago, you were defending FFG, okay? That Amber Chick says boo-hoo. All right? I mean, exactly, Hope. She's a token for Yaba. Exactly. Ugale, I'm late to the stream. Has the fact that property she claims to have bought hasn't been sold for years? Nope, it has not been brought to the light. It certainly has not. What did Cree say? Hold on, I see people laughing at Cree in the chat. Where are you at? Where are you? Damn, hold on. I gotta read this.
Well, I think the thing that Kalari needs to understand is that these other creators owe you nothing. And so if you step on their toes by doing stupid ass shit like this, they don't owe you anything. And they certainly don't have to give you attention and lift you up.
Shit. Oh, okay. Cree, hold on a second. I want to read this. Oh, fries in the chat for Kalari. Damn, R.I.P. Fucking, yeah.
They would have been up front, point blank. They had my email. I've emailed them. I mailed them a package before. I never once felt the vibes that they thought I was using them.
So basically you sent her one of your books. Not at all self-serving, right?
At all. But now that
Oh, you mailed FFG a package? What did you put in it? I would love to know that. Anal Smeezus Jesus says, this is honestly not the first time that FFG has called Kalari out for paying to play. When Kalari first started showing up, FFG said she wanted attention and annoyed her, if I remember. What? Damn, Kalari, you still saving that shit?
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, Cree says, I just said you can't fire me. I quit. Exactly. shit. Thank you. Thank you, the milk. Kate says, "Dear FFG, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling." Oh, she's like, "Thank you so much for showing me who you really were."
Right. Oh my God.
Seeing it with my own eyes that they feel I was using their channel. Okay. I will prove you wrong by no longer using your name, bothering with you. I will keep my distance because apparently that's what you want. And that's it at the end of the day. I want to get back to the mind frame I was at this morning before this was brought to my attention.
Oh, Pumpkin. Frenchie, you should feel so sorry for making Kalari feel this bad. Okay, girl. This is really manipulative bullshit, Kalari. Oh my God.
Oh,
because I don't need this.
God damn, Kalari sounds like her voice is breaking and cracking. Did you hear that? Hold on a second. Let me go back just a little bit. Shit.
But now that I seen it with my own eyes that they feel I was using their channel, okay. I will prove you wrong by no longer using your name, bothering with you. I will keep my distance because apparently that's what you want. And that's it at the end of the day. I want to get back to the mind frame I was at this morning before this was brought to my attention.
Oh,
because I don't need this.
Wow.
I really don't. There are always going to be people that want to shit.
God damn, that kind of pulled on my heartstring just a little bit. Just a little bit. A tiny little bit tiny. It really did. Because I just want to get back to the mind thing. Wow. Shit, Kalari, you need a life, honey. You really do. Welcome.
Want creators fighting each other. And if I give them what they want, this won't be what my channel is about, which is calling out heifers. So if you want a back and forth beef,
here we go. If you know what, we are going to do a Kalari bingo at some.
Kalari, you have been starting fights with creators, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Point, but I'm so focused on Kaya and Breezy. But if yous want a back and forth beef, it's going to be definitely like a free card or some shit, because that's all she says. And then she will fucking go right into the same shit over and over again.
Well, you got to have Heffa on the card, too.
Got plenty of creators out there that will indulge you. But the shit gets old, the shit gets boring, and their minions are already trying to walk shit back because I have proven time and fucking time again that nothing they said correlates and it's just not true. So instead of saying...
No, you didn't, Kalari. Okay? Just show a horse. A cow, anything. You have not proven anything. All you've done is put up your old GoFundMes and...
Or even some dogs and cats. Right? They were supposed to be on the property, too.
Talked about the same shit that you've already talked about before. Cree says that wasn't a heartstring, it was a gas bubble. Do I have gas? Is that what that is? That Amber chick says, next GoFundMe, please help me, you guys. I feel like I lost my best friend. No, but this is kind
of... Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here because Hakati's daughter goes for hours. If you can see the timestamp on this, she went for 8.5 hours last night. So I will drop the link in the description if you want to jump around and try and get more details on this. But this is where we are. And can you imagine being in a relationship with Kalari and this is how she acts, like on a breakup? Frenchie, you did the right thing. Keep her away from you because she's trouble. Take care, y'all.